Atomy creates and distributes high-quality products. Things we all use every day, such as shampoo, conditioner, soap, toothpaste and toothbrushes, beauty items, cosmetics, health supplements, and much more. And Atomy is committed to bringing these prestige luxury items to the mass market. This strategy is known as mastige. And Atomy's concept is to enable consumers to swap brands. Atomy has an ethos of absolute quality, absolute price. It means Atomy is dedicated to ensuring its products are of a quality that is unmatchable for the price customers pay. And it's so simple to switch brand when what's on offer is unbeatable in quality and price. Remember that. Absolute quality, absolute price. Quality that is as good as, if not better, than designer brands at a fraction of the price. Atomy is an online shop or shopping mall. And hey, it's free and easy to join and set up an account. Yes, free to join. And once registered as a member, you have exclusive access to the Atomy product range. Here's the really good part. Buying from Atomy gives you points, known as personal point value, or to keep it really short, PPV. Each product has its own PV. Your PPV accumulates and never expires. You only have to make one purchase a year, no matter how small, to keep your account active. And that's no problem, because you love Atomy's absolute quality and absolute price, right? It gets better. You share Atomy's secret with others, they become members, and when they shop, you all earn PV. And what does PV mean? Cash, paid to you as commission. This is a new age of retail. Atomy puts the consumers first and rewards them for their loyalty. Although some members simply choose to shop for their own personal needs, many decide to develop their membership into full-time, lucrative businesses. Let's look at how this works in a little more detail. Let's say you recommend Atomy to your cousin, Jane, because you love using Atomy products so much. You become Jane's sponsor and give her your ID to enable her to register as an Atomy member. Jane is then automatically registered under your A market, your left leg. Then you recommend to your friend Adam, and he becomes registered in your B market, your right leg. Adam could be in Canada or China. Atomy membership is global. You, or Jane, or Adam can then sponsor more members to join your left or right leg, your A or B markets. They are added down the line, and they don't need to live in your country either. Everyone in each of your market legs generates PV. Remember that? Point value? You have your own PV, and every day your market legs generate group PV. As soon as your own PV exceeds 10,000, earned from purchasing one Atomy shampoo or face wash, for example, and each of your market legs exceeds 300,000 each month, you earn commission. Everyone in each of your market legs who qualifies becomes eligible to receive the same amount of commission. The larger your markets and the greater the collective PV, the higher the commission will be. And it's worth noting, keeping your market legs equally balanced is important. Group PV is calculated on the leg with the smaller PV volume. This is part of the secret of success with Atomy. Hard work is never wasted. And it doesn't stop there. As your network grows, so does your regular collective PV. And the hard work invested takes you higher up the ranks of mastership, which comes with life-changing bonuses. You can cherish the spirit of Atomy through its products of absolute quality and absolute price. You can share the good news and reap great rewards by doing so. You may have discovered Atomy compensation videos on YouTube or Channel Atomy already. More details about how it works is freely available. And Atomy's Success Academies and seminars will provide regular, inspiring support to members, and prospective members too. Absolute quality, absolute price. Atomy you can trust.
Everyone, welcome to our Global Top English Seminar today. Today is March 17, 2022, and I am Luke Kim and your host for today. So today we do have current translation available, so that is available for you to join in later on. So today we do have a special guest, but before I introduce that special guest and have him speak, we'll begin with our company motto. So with this company motto, if you can join me and speak the motto with me and do the action, that would be amazing. So let's begin. Is everyone ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Go. Cherish the
Cherish
spirit,
the spirit,
make the vision,
create the vision,
follow the faith,
follow the faith,
live in humility.
humility.
Aja,
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 aja, aja.
All right, wonderful. Thank you very much. So today we have a special program because it is a guest speaker that was speaking for us from all the way from Korea. So this is Star Master Young Chang Park, and he has a wonderful message for us to share to us that will help us organize our thoughts and lead us into our step into success. So let's give him a warm welcome. Welcome to our Global Toronto Top meeting today. So we have a special guest today from all the way from Korea to speak to us, Star Master Young Chan Park.
한국에서 애터미 사업 재미있게 또 열심히 하고 있는 스타마타 박영찬입니다. 우리 그 해외에 계신 우리 그 열정적으로 하시는 사업가분들 만나뵈니까 너무 반갑고 저도 이렇게 기운이 많이 납니다. 반갑습니다.
Hello everyone, my name is Young Chan Park, working with Atomy in all the way from Korea, doing it hard and doing it, enjoying it as well, and to be able to meet the members from the foreign places is very wonderful to see.
예, 우리 사업이 만나서 하는 사업인데 코로나로 인해서 우리가 만나지 못했는데도 우리 그 애터미는 크게 성장을 했어요. 그리고 우리 여기에 해외에 계신 우리 사장님들도 열심히 하셔서 다 성장한 것을 축하드리고 이제 코로나가 어느 정도 나면은 우리 애터미도 급성장할 거고 우리 탑그룹도 더불어 성장을 크게 하리라고 확신하고 있습니다.
So Atomy is a meeting business, and with COVID-19 it has been very difficult and it has been hard for a lot of people. But I believe that the people overseas will be able to overcome this situation and be able to grow from this. And of course, the Toronto Top, the top group will of course succeed as well.
저희 소개를 간단히 드리겠습니다. 제 소개를 드리면 저는 은행에 다녔고 주로 주식 업무를 했어요. 그런데 그 당시에 우리나라가 경제 성장이 좋아서 한국의 주식이 많이 폭등을 할 때였습니다.
So after I graduated from university, I worked at the bank. And during that time, the economy was very good during that period.
그래서 저도 인생을 살면서 제 능력에 상관없이 내가 하고 있는 업종이 성장하면은 우리가 풍족하게 이렇게 또 여유 있게 산다는 것을 그때 알았어요.
And so I realized during that moment that if I'm able to work hard and to put in the effort, I will be able to live well. And that is what I understood.
그래서 주식을 해서 돈을 많이 벌어서 이제 사업을 시작했는데 우리나라 IMF가 있었습니다. 그래서 상당히 힘들 때도 있었어요.
So while doing the work at the bank, I was able to make a lot of money, but there was a very bad situation which was the IMF. So that was very unfortunate during that time.
IMF 때 힘들 때 그동안 안 들리던 네트워크가 들리더라고요. 그래서 저도 네트워크를 한 경험이 있습니다.
So because of the IMF, things that I didn't take in before was starting to kind of sound be clear. So during that moment, I also participated in network marketing.
그 네트워크 회사가 성장할 때는 저도 그룹이 커졌어요. 근데 그 회사가 성장을 멈추니까 우리 그룹도 동시에 멈췄습니다.
So when the network marketing business was doing really well, my group was also doing extremely well. But that group that network marketing company went bad, and so did my group. It also went bad.
그래서 우리 그 네트워크는 이름에 불과하지 실제적으로 성공할 수 없다고 저는 느끼고 그만두고 부동산을 열심히 했습니다.
The feeling that I got from that was that network marketing was not going to be successful. So I put that away, put that to the side, and stopped doing it. And then I entered into the real estate market.
그래서 저는 부동산을 하면서 10년 동안 네트워크 회사가 많이 왔지만 다 거절했어요. 아마도 여러분들이 지금 가서 우리 그 애터미 얘기에도 똑같이 저같이 경험이 있는 분이 있어갖고 많이 관심을 안 가질 수 있습니다.
While I was doing the real estate, many offers for network marketing, many network marketing businesses have gone by as well. But in that moment, I heard about them, but I rejected all of them offered. And I believe many people with a lot of experience like this, even they hear about Atomy, will still reject it as well.
그래서 부동산을 한 10년 동안 하면서 또 부동산 강의도 하면서 어느 정도 이렇게 이제 여유를 찾고 있었지만은 항상 제가 이제 나이가 들으면은 좀 불안했어요, 그죠? 그때는 이제 제가 현업도 그만둘 거고 그렇게 불안할 적에 애터미를 소개받았습니다.
So I was doing the real estate business for around 10 years, but there was things that I was getting worried about. Of course, I was getting older, and during this time, I heard about Atomy.
저한테 소개한 분은 과거에 20년 전에 네트워크 한 경험이 있다고 했잖아요, 그죠? 거기에 제 파트너 두 분이 오셨는데 저는 전혀 애터미 할 생각 안 하고 우리 파트너이기 때문에 물건을 사주고 소비자를 했어요.
So the person that told me about Atomy was an old partner that I did network marketing with 20 years. So because that was an old partner, I didn't want to say no. So I hadn't had any understanding of wanting to do the Atomy business. But because they were a fellow partner, I decided to buy products from them.
그런데 이분들이 계속 우리 사무실에 왔습니다. 와서 제품도 설명해주고 또 회장님 자랑도 하고 또 외국으로 이렇게 나가 성장하는 거 보고 또 매출도 얘기하고 또 제품을 써보니까 제가 너무 좋았어요. 과거에 20년 전에 내가 네트워크 한 것보다도 가격이 싸고 제품의 품질은 너무 좋았습니다.
The partner kept on coming to the office and keep on telling me about the Atomy business, the CEO going overseas, the business expanding, and kept on explaining to me about that. And also I was trying the product and it was absolutely amazing. It was good and I tried it. It was phenomenal.
특히 저는 은행 출신이고 또 사업도 해봤잖아요, 그죠? 그래서 매출에 대해서 상당히 제가 이제 거기에 대해서 중점적으로 봤는데 우리 그 애터미가 250억에서 제가 시작할 적에 한 7천억 됐어요. 근데 계속 성장을 하고 있더라고요.
So I had experience with the bank and I also did a business on the side as well. So because of that, I know very much about sales. And then during that time that I checked, it was around 800 million wons that they were creating during that time.
저는 인생을 살면서 제가 열심히 하고 제 능력도 중요하지만은 내가 하고 있는 도구가 중요하다는 걸 느꼈어요. 아까 서두에 얘기한 제가 80년도에 은행 다닐 적에 주식이 폭등하니까 제 능력에 상관없이 이렇게 많은 부를 얻을 수 있었습니다. 근데 우리 애터미도 보니까 이렇게 급상승하는 거 보고 저도 관심을 갖고 부업으로 시작을 했어요.
So I realized there was a lot of things that I need to do, the things that I have to put in the effort with, and that my actions are things that I can help out with. And with that, I put in the effort to do it part-time, the Atomy business.
부동산 하는 것도 바빴고 또 제가 강의도 하면서 상당히 바쁜 와중에도 애터미의 비전을 봐서 부업으로 열심히 해서 3년 만에 리더스 클럽에 달성했고 또 본부장이 됐습니다.
I was very busy with doing my real estate business as well. I was doing a lot of lecture there. But then because I was doing the Atomy business as a part-time, in 3 years, I was still able to advance to the levels within the Atomy business. And I was able to reach the Star Master position as well.
저는 이제 애터미가 이제 아주 큰 사업인 걸 느꼈어요. 그래서 확신을 갖고 제가 2년 전에 이제 본업으로 지금 열심히 하고 있습니다.
I realized the size and magnitude of the Atomy business, and that is why 2 years ago I started to extremely put in the hard effort into the business.
우리 도구가 유일하게 시간적 자유하고 경제적 자유를 동시에 할 수 있는 도구 같아요. 저도 직장 다니고 또 사업도 해봤지만은 시간적 자유하고 경제적 자유가 동시에 되지는 않았습니다.
I realized the Atomy business has a lot of advantage with managing your time and finance. So because of that, it was very useful for me.
그리고 저는 이제 은행 다닐 때부터 연금을 벌어서 지금 한 30년 정도 불입한 것 같아요. 근데 한 150 정도 나오는데 그게 평생 나오니까 그 작은 금액이지만 아주 든든합니다.
When I was working at the bank for a lot of years, it gave a lot of money as well. But with Atomy, it's now giving me 15,000, and that is quite a lot of amount of money.
연금이 계속 나오는 게 좋은 거죠. 근데 우리도 연금성 소득입니다. 그죠? 애터미가. 근데 그 연금 받으려면 공무원들은 20년 이상 근무해야 되고 또 저같이 은행 출신들은 한 30년 정도 불입해야지 나오는데 우리 애터미는 3년에서 5년 동안만 열심히 하면 그 연금 소득이 될 수가 있어요.
So Atomy is like a passive income. So if, or a pension, that if you want to look at it, if normal business, you need to work for around 20 years to be able to benefit it. For a person who works at a bank, you need around 30. But Atomy is able to accomplish that as well from doing the Atomy business.
저도 이렇게 본업한 이유는 어느 정도 리더스 가니까 그 1억이라는 돈이 한 번도 떨어진 적이 없어요. 그리고 코로나 나서 이렇게 힘들지만은 조금씩 수입이 되는 거 보고 제가 전업을 한 겁니다.
So once I reached the Leaders Club rank, my income has never dropped from that level. And with even the COVID pandemic being there and still my income still coming in, this is the reason why I realized I should put in the effort.
우리가 수명이 길어졌잖아요, 그죠? 그래서 언젠가는 노동 수입은 은퇴를 하는데 우리 애터미는 나이에 상관없잖아요, 그죠? 그래서 81세 먹은 할머니가 그죠? 크라운도 되고 그래서 저는 이 애터미를 통해서 노후가 걱정이 없어졌어요.
So all of us have things that we need to worry about, like retirement. But with Atomy, there is no age restriction. People like someone in their 70 could reach their Crown Master position. And that is why with Atomy, I don't need to worry about retirement.
저는 이 사업을 인해서 꿈과 목표가 생겼고 또 노후에도 일할 수 있다는 것이 너무 좋습니다.
So with Atomy, I was able to have goals and new dreams, and I was able to work with a happy job during my old age as well.
그리고 저희 꿈은 항상 해외여행을 많이 다니는 게 꿈이었거든요. 근데 애터미를 통해서 그 꿈이 실현되는 것 같아요.
One of my big dreams before was to travel around the world. And with Atomy, I believe that is happening right now.
코로나 전에는 제 그 파트너가 인도네시아에 있어서 자주 갔습니다. 그래서 코로나인데도 줌으로 이렇게 지금같이 미팅해서 이번 상반기에 국장을 지금 오늘 날짜로 달성을 했어요.
So before the COVID pandemic, I used to visit someone in India that we worked the business with. And now this moment they are aiming for Cheryl Master.
네, 인도네시아는 그 말이 안 통했어요. 이제 그분은 한국말을 못하고 저는 인도네시아 못해서 짧은 영어로 하는데 힘들었지만 이 그룹은 우리 한국 분들이 많잖아요, 리더분들이 그죠? 여기 국장님들 다 한국 분이고 그래서 너무나 좋은 조건을 하고 있는 겁니다.
With that partner in Indonesia, there was very few communication that happened. I speak very little English, and the person there does not speak any Korean, so there was a lot of difficulty communication. But in this group right here, there's a lot of Korean members that are able to communicate and use the language. So I think there is benefit here with that.
지금까지는 제가 제 소개를 간단히 드렸고요. 제가 왜 애터미를 하게 된 계기하고 애터미를 왜 하는지 좀 말씀드렸습니다.
So I gave you the short intro to my introduction to myself, and I showed you how I got into the Atomy business and also why I'm doing the Atomy business.
우리들도 왜 애터미를 하는지 강력한 이유가 있어야 돼요. 그 강력한 이유가 있어야지 여러분들이 처음에는 좀 어려울 수 있어요. 이 허들을 넘을 수가 있습니다.
So in the Atomy business, you need to know why you're doing the absolute certain motivation that pushes you forward into the business. Without that, it's very difficult. So this is something that you need to have.
그러면 지금부터 어떻게 하는 건지 제 경험하고 또 우리 그 네트워크는 과거부터 성공한 분들이 이렇게 경험을 다 이렇게 만들어 놓은 게 있어요. 그게 성공 실천입니다.
And now I would like to explain to you How? With my experience and through the experience of all the other members as well. That is what we call the Atomy system.
성공 시스템, 성공의 8단계하고 A코어를 그대로 하시면 돼요. 그것을 여러분들이 처음에 여러분부터 한 20분에서 30분 들으시고 또 여러분의 파트너가 오시면은 먼저 성공의 8단계하고 A코어를 이렇게 듣게 하시면 돼요.
So it is the success system that we just need to follow, which is the 8 core and 8 steps to success. As we do each step, we will be able to do it. So whenever you have partners that join in, going through that 8 core steps and the 8 steps, 8 core system and 8 step to success, you'll be able to do well.
성공의 8단계는 순서를 하셔야 됩니다. 먼저 꿈과 목표하시고 결단하고 명당 작성을 먼저 하신 다음에 다음으로 내려가야 돼요.
So the 8 steps to success, you must do it in order. You have to go accomplish one step and then move on to the next to be able to do that properly.
A과도 먼저 순서가 있습니다. A과도 내가 제품을 먼저 쓰고 또 미팅에 참석하는 걸 먼저 하시면 되겠어요.
So the 8 core, you also have to do it in order. The first thing that you need to do is try the products for yourself, using the product, and then will also followed by attending the meetings.
우선 우리가 먼저 할 것은 나 혼자 할 수 있는 걸 먼저 하셔야 돼요. 그럼 쉽습니다. 그죠? 첫 번째는 A과에서 제품 애용하고 미팅 참석. 나 혼자 할 수 있잖아요. 그죠? 동영상 듣기. 이걸 먼저 하시고 성공 8단계에서는 나 혼자 할 수 있는 거 꿈과 목표를 정확히 적으시고 그죠? 그다음에 결단. 내가 어떠한 대가를 지불하고 성공할 수 있겠다. 그다음에 명단 작성을 먼저 하셔야 됩니다.
So you can do it alone because it's very easy to do it by yourself. So doing the 8 core steps on your own, attending the products and attending the meetings and using the products. These are things that you can do on your own. It's not very difficult. And from that, you also can have your dreams and goals listed out and state your commitment on what you're going to do and how far you're going to go. And of course, making your list is also important, your name list.
우리가 하다가 좀 힘들 때 있으면 기본으로 돌아가시면 돼요. 기본이 동영상 듣고 미팅 참석하고 제품 쓰고 이걸 하시면 돼요, 먼저. 네.
So there will become times when it be difficult. So when that time comes, all you need to do is go back to the origin. What is the origin? It is using the product, attending the meetings, watching Atomy videos, and then doing that from the beginning will help you solidify your foundation as well.
우리가 A과를 습관화하시면 됩니다. A과 중에서 가장 중요한 것을 먼저 제품을 쓰고 미팅 참석인데 제품 안 써보고 성공한 사람 없고 또 우리 미팅에 참석 안 하고 성공한 사람 한 명도 없습니다.
So the first thing that we need to do is kind of create a habit of the 8 core, something that is able to become automatic. Using the product, attending the meetings is number one thing. There's nobody who has become successful that have not done these points.
우리 사업은 소비자 마케팅하고 사업자 마케팅을 동시에 해야 됩니다.
So within Atomy, we need to do the customer business and the marketing business at the same time.
먼저 소비자 마케팅에 대해서 먼저 말씀드리겠습니다.
So I would like to mention about the customer marketing first.
예, 소비자 마케팅을 해야지 우리가 매출이 오르고 또 우리가 기급 가는데도 쉽게 갈 수 있어요.
So by understanding the customer marketing, we'll be able to help them use the product and be able to go to the next mastership easier as well.
우리가 소비자 마케팅은 아까 제가 얘기한 대로 제품을 많이 써보시는 겁니다. 우리 한국에도 제품을 많이 쓰신 분이 다 성공했어요.
So the point of the customer marketing is utilizing the product, allowing them to use a lot of the products. By using a lot of products, you are able to become successful. A lot of people who are successful in Korea are people who use a lot of the products.
제가 시험적으로 우리 오프라인 미팅을 한국에서 하고 있는데 한 100명 정도 모여요. 거기서 우리 그 애터미 물건이 한 450가지 돼요. 그래서 200가지 이상 쓰는 사람은 손들어 보세요 했어요.
So I'm doing a test, online, offline test with 100 members here back in Korea here. So there's around 450 products. So I asked the members there, who of the members is using around 200 products or more?
200개 이상 쓴 사람이 누가 손들었을 것 같아요? 다 국장 이상들이 손들었습니다.
So of the people who attended, who do you think used 200 products or more? The people who put up their hands were people who were Sharon Master and above.
우리가 1번이 제품 애용입니다. 내가 우리 유통이기 때문에 매출이 중요해요. 그래서 내 제품에서 확실히 먼저 갖는 겁니다. 그래서 그 중에서도 내가 자신 있는 거 20가지, 30가지는 갖고 있어야 돼요.
In Atomy, the number one point is the product. Having confidence in the products and ourselves being able to at least be utilizing at least 20 to 30 of the products as well.
그래서 내가 확신 갖고 있는 그 제품을 소비자 전달을 하는 겁니다. 자랑하는 거예요. 우리 애터미 사업은 프로모션 사업이에요. 그 자랑하면 돼요. 내 제품 좋다 해갖고 이 루테인 있으면 눈에 좋다 하고 먹여드리고, 그죠? 또 잠 올 적에 안 올 적에 먹는 낙티움도 얘기하고, 이 자랑을 많이 하면은 우리는 성공할 수 있어요.
It is finding the products that you're confident about, that you have passion about, and then sharing that to other people, being proud of the products when you are letting them know, saying that this is amazing products and you are sharing that. Things like eye lutein is good for your eyes, or latium is good for sleeping.
예, 그래서 소비자 마케팅은 내가 많이 써보는 거죠. 써보고 진짜 좋은 것을, 감동 있는 것을 전달해서, 예를 들어서 내가 보름 동안에 10만 피를 쓰고, 또 우리 고객, 소비자가 10명 있다. 10명을 5만 PB 하면 50만 PB잖아요. 그죠? 그럼 내가 쓰는 10만 PB하고 내가 소비자 전달하는 그런 50만 PB에서 60만 PB를 내가 소비자 마케팅을 할 수 있는 겁니다.
That is the underlying point of the customer marketing, to utilize the products. And if you, let's say during the spring, you use a certain amount of products, and that is around the 100,000 PV worth of products, then you have other customers as well that are using products, and that would be around maybe together 500,000 PV worth of products. And then together that will be during that month or couple of time period, that would be around 600,000 PV worth of products.
네, 그래서 소비자 마케팅은 지금같이 내가 쓰고 또 이렇게 전달한 것을 여러분의 파트너가 오면 그대로 가르쳐주면 돼요. 복제시키면 됩니다.
So that is the consumer marketing plan, where you use the product and you share the product. And if new people come in and join, you just replicate that with them.
우리 제품이 너무 좋기 때문에 충분히 할 수 있어요, 여러분들.
Because the Atomy product is amazing, you all can do this. You are all able to do this.
다음은 사업자 마케팅 말씀드릴게요. 사업자는 금방 나오지 않아요. 사업가는 여러분들 신뢰 쌓기를 해야 됩니다.
Next is the business marketing. It's something that does not come easily. It's something that you need to grow your trust with before it happens.
신뢰는 오랜 세월 동안 신뢰를 받을 만한 우리가 행동할 적에 신뢰를 얻게 됩니다.
Through time and the action that you do, you gradually add up the trust of people.
그래서 여러분들이 일상생활 속에서 사람을 만나는 겁니다. 1:1 마케팅. 거기서 애터미를 전적으로 얘기하는 게 아니고 신뢰 쌓기 위해서 그분의 말을 70% 경청해주고 30% 정도 애터미를 얘기해야지 서로가 부담이 없습니다.
It is in your day-to-day lives where you communicate with people, and when you just communicate with them, you are listening to them 70% of the time, and 30% you let them know about Atomy. With this balance, you are understanding, and then with that, you share a little bit after me.
저도 생활 속에서 애터미를 했어요. 제가 부동산 하면서 집을 이렇게 중개해 준 손님한테 부동산 얘기도 하고 제가 주식 전문가니까 주식도 얘기하고 이런 거 얘기하면서 애터미를 이렇게 조금씩 얘기를 했습니다.
Even during my day-to-day life, I was doing the real estate work. And with the members, the people that I sold houses to, those are the people that I talked to about real estate, other day-to-day lives. And then little by little, I mentioned about Atomy.
그 부동산 손님 중에서도 이렇게 해서 본부장 된 사람도 있고 국장 된 사람도 있고 팀장 된 사람이 있어요.
So the members that are the guests for my real estate business, many of them also have joined in and have become Diamond Masters, Sharon Rose Masters, as well as a lot of other successful positions.
우리는 계속 자랑만 하면 돼요. 자랑하다 보면 되게 아직은 애터미에 대해서 바로 관심 안 갖는 분이 많지만은 그분들도 나중에 내가 성공하면 다 오게 돼 있어요.
You just need to brag about the Atomy products and the business. Many people will reject you at the moment. They might not like it, but eventually all these members will also be joining you as well.
또 제가 이렇게 선물도 주니까 거기에 고마워서 소비자하는 사람도 있었어요. 그분들은 소비자로 우리가 안내를 하면 됩니다.
Sometimes I give out gifts to some of them people, and because they are so thankful for that, they signed up as just a consumer. And these people, you can just keep them as consumer and help them with that area, and support them in whatever they need with that.
그런데 그 중에서도 많은 분을 이렇게 얘기하다 보면은 애터미를 관심 있는 분이 분명히 나오게 돼 있습니다.
And from doing that, that will let others know. Many people will also know, and from that, many people, you'll have one individual that will want to know more about Atomy.
우리가 성공하는 비결은 많은 사람한테 빨리 얘기하는 거예요. 빨리. 근데 애터미를 얘기하는 게 아니라 그분 얘기를 많이 들어주고 애터미를 내가 하고 있다는 거 이런 것을 얘기를 많이 하는 게 우리 성공의 비결입니다.
So one of the secret or the fastest way to do Atomy is letting as many people know as fast as possible. And it's not just Atomy, it's understanding and listening to them as much as possible and letting them know that you are doing the business. And that is the secret to quick success.
확률적으로 우리가 많이 하면 분명히 저같이 때가 돼서 저같이 10년 동안 반대하는 사람도 때가 돼서 관심 있는 분이 있어요. 이럴 때는 혼자 하시는 게 아니라 스폰서한테 안내해서 같이 해야 됩니다.
There are many people that are able to 죄송해요. 저가 잘 못 들은 것 같아요. 다 한 번 더 죄송해요.
이제 관심 있는 분이 나오면은 혼자 하는 게 아니고 스폰서한테 소개를 시켜서 같이 함께 해야 됩니다.
So it's not doing it by yourself. It's the work to do it with your sponsor. So when someone that has interest comes out, you don't want to do it by yourself. You want to link them up with your sponsor and work together in helping them out.
그래서 우리가 처음에 1차 미팅은 혼자 하는 거죠. 혼자 가서 실내쌓기 하는 거죠. 자주 만나서 그분 얘기 들어주고 애터미 얘기하고 그러다가 그분이 관심이 있으면 이제 1대1 미팅이 아니고 2대1, 3대 미팅을 해야 돼요. 스폰서랑 같이 해야 됩니다.
So at first you do a one-on-one meeting. You're talking to them, you're letting them know, you're attending the meetings together maybe. But once they have an interest, you have to go to the next step, which is 2-on-2 or 3-on-3 with your sponsors to be able to have that connection.
이때 스폰서하고 같이 할 적에 여러분이 할 가장 중요한 점이 있어요. 이걸 잘해야지 여러분들이 성공할 수 있습니다. 호일러 법칙을 꼭 사용하셔야 돼요.
Once you're working with your sponsor to help the individual that have interest in the 애터미 business, what you need to do is the law of Euler that you need to do.
호일러 법칙은 지렛대 원리라고 해요. 스폰서를 활용하면은 내가 이 물건을 들어올 적에 몇 배로 쉽게 올린다는 겁니다. 절대 혼자 하지 마시고 스폰서랑 같이 하면은 이 지렛대 원리 같이 크게 더 성장할 수 있는 겁니다.
Law of Euler means is that by working with your sponsor, you're able to create even more result than doing it by yourself. So whenever you're working, always work with your sponsors because that is where you can maximize the benefit.
사업자 나오면은 여러분들이 집중적으로 그분한테 후원해야 돼요.
When a business individual comes about, you must do your best to focus and help educate them.
그래서 혼자 하지 마시고 팀워크를 우리는 팀워크 사업입니다. 그죠? 스폰서하고 파트너하고 이 팀워크를 잘 해서 새로운 분이 있으면은 그분이 아직은 애기예요. 그죠? 애기니까 잘 걷지 못하니까 우리가 많이 도와줘서 그분을 성장시켜야 됩니다.
So 애터미 is a teamwork business. Don't do it by yourself. You want that connection, the group mentality with your sponsor, with your partner as well. When someone new comes in, they're a baby. They are not able to walk and support themselves. So you must do your best to help them grow up.
그래서 여러분들이 지금같이 이제 사업가 나오면은 그분들을 여러분들이 많이 가르쳐야 돼요. 우린 교육 사업이거든요. 그래서 그분한테 A과를 하게끔 이렇게 가르치는 것도 우리의 사업입니다.
So when the new individual comes in, there's many education that we'll have to do. The thing that you have to teach them is helping them with the A core is also things that you can help them with.
그래서 지금 한국에서는 아까 얘기한 대로 소비자 마케팅에서 60만 표를 하고 또 사업자 나오면 똑같이 복제해서 60만 표를 하게 하는 경우가 있어요.
In Korea, there's something that you do by working together. You help them get 600,000 PV. And then on that process, you help them be able to accomplish that by helping them replicate that on their own to get 600,000 PV.
이것이 잘 복제되면요. 요새 얘기하는 4월 후반부에 나오는 세미 판매사를 우리가 달성할 수 있어요.
And if they're able to replicate this and continuously do so, reaching the new mastership that is happening in April, the semi-sales mastery, you'll be able to easily accomplish that.
상황에 따라 틀리겠지만 제가 예를 들어서 말씀드릴게요. 꼭 이렇게 하는 게 아니고 내가 60만 PB를 할 수 있잖아요. 그죠? 내가 쓰는 거 10만 PB, 또 소비자 전달해서 50만 PB 해서 60만 PB 했다고 가정을 하자고요. 그리고 왼쪽에 오른쪽에 아까 같이 우리가 실내 시작해서 사업을 결정한 분들 있잖아요. 그죠? 그분들이 각각 왼쪽에 2명 있고 오른쪽에 2명 있다고 가정을 해보겠습니다.
So in this scenario, it may not be the same for everybody, but then I think it's possible to create 600,000 PV for yourselves with the help of 100,000 on your own purchase from using products on your own. And then from the group that you have 500,000 PV. Let's put a scenario where you have your left and your right people in this setup.
왼쪽에 사업을 결정한 분이 2명 있으면 그분들도 같이 복제돼서 60만 하면 왼쪽에 120만 피가 되죠.
So if you have two people who are wanting to do the business as well, and they do the exact same thing, and they're able to replicate the 600,000 PV, that means that they're able to also, with the total of their group of two people on the left, that is a total of 101,200,000 PV.
오른쪽도 사업자가 2명 있다고 하면 그분도 60만 피 하면 120만 피가 되지 않습니까? 그죠?
And if you on the right you have the same same amount two individuals on your right, and they are able to get 600,000 PV each. That is another 1.2 million PV on your right.
그래서 왼쪽에 120만 피가 되고 오른쪽에 120만이 됐어요, 그죠? 그러면 내가 하는 60만 PV를 양쪽에 30만 피 내려주면 150이 돼서 내가 세미 판매가 되는 겁니다.
And if you have that calculation, you have 1.2 million PV on your left, 1.2 million PV on your right. And with your 600,000 PV that you create on your own, by dividing that into your left and right, 300,000 PV on your left, 300,000 PV on your right. That is a total of 1.5 million PV on your left and 1.5 million PV on your right. And then you become the semi-sales master.
그 내가 세미 판매사 되면은 오른쪽에 150, 왼쪽에 150 해갖고 300만 피가 되니까 나의 스폰서는 더 커지죠, 그죠? 더 커져서 오토 판매사가 가능합니다.
And with you becoming a semi-sales master, you have a total PV of 3 million PV generated with your entire group. And that means that your sponsor above you will get a lot of benefit from that as well. And they become a little bit stronger and being able to maintain maybe auto sales master as well.
지금 제가 예를 들은 거고 사업자가 2명이 아니고 4명, 5명이면 60만 피 할 필요 없죠, 그죠? 30만 피 해도 되고 하나의 예니까 이렇게 해서 아까 얘기한 대로 사업자는 여러분들이 빨리 찾으셔야 돼요. 빨리 찾는 비결은 많은 사람한테 얘기하고 또 내가 성장하는 모습 보면은 그때 안 하는 사람도 때가 되면 저같이 하는 경우가 있어하고 사업자 찾는데 주력하셔야 되죠.
So if you have more than just 2 people, maybe 3 or 4 people, then you don't necessarily need to do 600,000 each, maybe 300,000 for each individual. So having more business individual, finding those individual as fast as possible is the best thing to do. People, once you go about it, work hard, you'll have those individuals that you'll find through the trust and that you experience that you built. And through the success that you reach, that will attract more individuals that people may have rejected you before. People like me will join in as into your business, and then you'll be able to grow from there.
예, 한국에서도 지금 4월 말부터 하는 세미 판매사에 대해서 상대 연구하고 지금부터 많이 지금부터 하는 분들도 있어요. 우리 여기 계신 사장님들도 세미 판매사에 대해서 지금부터 많이 준비하셔서 여러분의 그룹이 큰 성장을 했으면 좋겠습니다.
In Korea right now, there's many people who are looking forward to the mid-April semi-sales master position that is opening up during that time. Many people are getting ready, working hard to have that possible, and even aiming for that position at this moment, even though that mastership isn't available. So I hope that the members here are also doing the same, getting ready and working on it now and getting ready for the semi-sales master position.
우리도 큰 사업인데 우리는 다른 데 같이 자본이 필요 없어요. 다른 데는 이렇게 사무실도 얻어야 되고 또 집기도 있어야 되고 또 물건도 있어야 되고 직원도 있어야 되는데 우리는 자본이 전혀 필요 없습니다.
With Atomy, there's a lot of things that we don't need. With a normal business, there is an office you need the keys, you need all the other stuff. But right now, Atomy has none of that required.
우리의 자본은 여러분들 꿈이고 꿈만 있으면 돼요. 그리고 내가 제 생각에 내 사업이다, 그죠? 내 자영 사업이라는 생각을 가져야지 우리가 재밌게 할 수 있어요.
The only requirement that we have in Atomy is the goals and dreams that you want to accomplish, and because of with that will drive you forward.
그래서 스폰서가 한 줄 해주는 걸 바라지 않고 내 사업이니까 내가 두 줄을 하셔야 됩니다.
And with the mindset of that, this is going to be your business, and with that energy, you'll be able to enjoy the Atomy business. But you want to do it with, you don't want your sponsor to leave you with doing one leg, because this is your business. You need to do it, take control and do it yourself, not relying on others.
그래서 한 줄을 하는 팀워크는 절대 성장이 멈춰요. 두 줄 하는 팀들은 결국에는 팀워크가 돼서 크게 성장할 수 있습니다.
In a one-line business model layout for the team will come to a halt at some point. But if you have two binary line creating team, those team will be able to succeed quickly and grow in as a group, amazing strong group into the future.
네트워크 사업은 자영 사업이고 또 팀워크 사업입니다.
A network marketing business is a self business. You do it on your own, but then but it's also a team business.
팀워크에는 여러 가지가 있어요. 아까 제가 얘기한 대로 이렇게 두 줄 하는 것도 강력한 팀워크의 일종이고, 또 한 가지는 여러분의 1분 스피치도 팀워크입니다. 여러분들이 새로운 분이 왔을 적에 여러분들이 스피치를 긍정적으로 또 꿈도 얘기하고 이렇게 그분들한테 호기심을 발동해서 그분이 애터미를 알아볼 수 있게 하는 것도 팀워크의 하나의 방법이라고 할 수가 있습니다.
There's teamwork in being doing two lines and working with that as well. But another teamwork things that you're doing is the 1-minute speech. Sharing when new people come in, sharing about dreams and passion that you have through Atomy, and letting them know about Atomy through your experience as well is part of the teamwork building.
팀워크만 잘 되면요, 여러분들이 팀장도 쉽게 갈 수 있고 국장, 또 본부장, 총장도 쉽게 갈 수 있어요. 절대로 팀워크 한 거 쳐주면 여러분들이 직급에 달성하기가 너무 힘듭니다.
With teamwork, it's very easy to go to Diamond Master, to Sharon Rose Master, even Star Master with that teamwork. But if the teamwork isn't there, going to each mastership will be very difficult.
여러분들이 센터 와서 청소도 하고 또 새로운 분이 오셨을 때에 커피도 타주고 또 안내하고 형제들한테도 이렇게 우호 있게 칭찬하고 이런 것도 팀워크의 일종입니다.
So when you come to a center, you can help clean, you can offer coffee to people who visit, or encourage other members. There's a lot of things that involves teamwork like that.
또 우리 네트워크 사업은 프로모션 사업입니다.
And network marketing is also a promotional business.
자랑을 제일 많이 하는 사람이 성공해요. 회사 자랑하고 제품 자랑하고 우리 회장님 너무 훌륭하시잖아요, 그죠? 회장님 자랑하고 또 우리 미팅 자랑하고 미팅 자랑하면 이 줌 미팅에 사람들이 많이 모이게 돼 있어요. 또 가장 중요한 것은 여러분을 평생 도와줄 스폰서 자랑하는 것이 최고입니다.
People who respect and share and are bright about the things that they talk about are the people who succeed the fastest and the most. People who talk about the products and share about them, and talking about the that is proud of the chairman and then also being proud of your sponsor and telling them about their sponsor and how proud they are about them is also what leads to success for that individual.
네, 우리 사업은 마지막으로 복제 사업이에요.
And lastly, the Atomy business is the duplication business.
시간과 돈으로부터 진정한 자유가 되려면 우리가 시스템이 복제돼야지 가능합니다.
To be able to take control of our time and money, we need to be involved into the system.
우리가 복제의 원리는 내가 먼저 여러분의 스폰서한테 다 배우셔야죠. 배우시고 내가 경험하셔야죠. 경험하시고 파트너들한테 아주 단순하고 아주 쉽게 내가 한 경험을 이렇게 가르치면 됩니다.
So what you want to do is learn everything you can from your sponsor and then try it out yourself. And then once you try it out, you're able to help your partners be able to learn and experience that as well on their own. But you want to teach them as simple as possible for them to learn about it.
그러면 내가 먼저 리더가 돼야죠. 리더가 돼서 우리 파트너를 리더를 많이 만드는 사람이 빨리 성공할 수 있습니다.
So what you need to do is you need to become the leader. And from that, you become someone who creates other leaders and make many leaders. And that's what will push you to success.
내가 리더라고 생각하시는 분 한번 손들어 볼까요? 그래서 나 같은 사람이 나왔으면 좋겠다. 이런 분들은 성공할 수 있어요. 그런데 내가 지금 리더가 안 돼갖고 미팅에도 안 나오고 소비자전도 안 하는데 똑같이 복제되면 그 사업이 되겠어요? 한번 여러분들 본인들 리더라고 생각하면 한번 손들어 볼까요? 여기 리더라고 생각하시면 예, 우리 사업은 리더를 만드는 게임이에요. 리더를, 그죠? 리더를 찾는 게임입니다, 여러분. 리더를 만들려고 하지 마세요. 리더를 찾으셔야 돼요. 네.
Who of you think that you yourself are a leader? To be able to duplicate that, who wants to have yourself be duplicated for you to have more leaders in that fashion? So if you are, please put up your hand, because we need leaders who we want to replicate. So we ourselves need to become that leader. And so from that, more leaders will be able to be created.
그래서 내가 리더가 되고 나의 열정이 온도가 100도씨, 200도씨 막 끓여야 돼요. 그래야지 내 옆에 소비자가 나오고 사업자가 나올 수가 있습니다.
You need to become that leader, and your passion and your energy needs to boil at 100 degrees Celsius or even 200 degrees Celsius, and that needs to boil up, and that will show others.
올바른 행동의 복제는 시간이 걸려요. 여러분들이 올바른 행동의 성공 습관, 에이화를 좀 습관했으면 좋겠습니다.
So to create that duplication system, it's very hard. There's a lot of time that is put into it. And that's why we need to focus by helping, by putting that habit through the A-core system.
한국에서도 이렇게 책자를 만들어서 에이화를 이렇게 적고 있어요. 매일매일. 근데 저도 처음에는 힘들었습니다. 근데 한 90일 하니까 안 하면 제가 어떻게 뭐가 빠진 것 같아요. 그 습관은 한 90일 정도 해야지 된다는 겁니다. 그래서 여러분들도 에이화를 성공 습관이니까 처음에는 어려우면 한두 가지 하다가 8가지 해야지 이 수라바퀴가 잘 돌아갈 수 있습니다.
So in Korea, we do the A-core checklist. We have a checklist that we check off. And for me personally, when I don't do it, it feels very off. So for me, the habit has been implemented into myself, so where it's 91% habit, and then the rest is what I do motivate myself to go towards.
올바르지 않는 행동의 복제는 금방 돼요. 내가 미팅에 안 나오면 금방 복제돼 갖고 우리 그룹에 미팅에 안 나오는 사람이 많아져요.
It's very easy to replicate the bad points in our actions. If we don't attend meetings, that action can be immediately replicated by so many members around underneath us.
내 열정의 온도가 100도, 200도 돼야지 파트너도 따라오는데 내 열정의 온도가 50도 되면 우리 파트너도 50도 넘을 수가 없어요.
And your energy and passion needs to be at 100 degrees or 200 degrees, because that is when they'll copy that passion as well. But if your passion is only 50 degrees, there is no way your partner or people underneath you will be able to be 50 degrees or even higher, higher at all.
여기 계신 모든 사람을 저는 성공을 진정 원하고 있어요. 성공하려면 올바른 그런 행동을 복제해야 되는데 여러분 성공의 8대 한계하고 에이퀄을 반복해서 복제를 시키면 되겠습니다.
To the members here, I really want you to become successful. And for that, you need to create good habits that can be replicated. And that's why I encourage you to focus on the 8 core and repeat that, replicate that.
여러분들은 여러분이 경험한 것을 먼저 파트너한테 알려줘야 돼요. 예를 들어서 A코어를 했으면 A코어가 있다 이런 걸 해주는 겁니다. 저도 우리 그 파트너들이 처음부터 다 하지 않아요. 제가 오프라인이나 줌 미팅에 이렇게 이런 게 있다는 것을 알려주죠. 성공 8단계하고 A코어가 있으니까 이걸 먼저 일본을 알려주는 겁니다.
So when you experience something or you learn for the first time, you want to tell other people about it as soon as possible. So if you do the 8 core, let them know, share it, but then not all of them will follow them at the beginning, but to just show it to other people first.
두 번째는 내가 하고 있는 것을 보여줘야 돼. 우리가 하라고 하면 안 됩니다. 내가 실제로 이 에이코 한 것을 보여줘야죠.
So the first one is sharing the point, your experience and what you have done or what you discovered, what you learned about. The number 2 point is actually doing it yourself. Show them that you are doing it. Show your actions that is involved. Show them that you have accomplished the 8 core as well.
그리고 세 번째는 그분들한테 하게끔 시켜보시는 겁니다. 내가 해서 어려운 점은 이런 거 어려운 거니까 그분한테 경험을 얘기할 수가 있어요. 그분이 파트너가 하게끔, 에이퀄 하게끔 여러분들이 계속 시켜보시는 거예요.
And the third point is asking them to do it or requesting them to do the 8 core themselves. You have experienced their difficulties and know how it went through. So now you're able to help them, encourage them to able to help them do it themselves.
그리고 마지막에는 잘하는 사람한테 칭찬을 해야 됩니다. 우리는 모든 끝마무리는 칭찬을 끝내야 돼요.
And lastly, to the people who you have done well, that have done what you have requested or encouraged them to do, those are the people that you need to congratulate, because you always want to end with a congratulation to the members.
예, 그래서 내가 먼저 복제되고 리더가 되고 리더를 여러분들이 많이 만들었으면 좋겠어요.
So the thing that you need to do is copy yourselves and become that leader. And then with that, you replicate that and you create many leaders. And I hope you're able to do that.
여러분들의 파트너 리더가 많을 때 여러분들이 진정한 시간적 경제적 자유가 될 수가 있습니다.
When you have many leaders around you, you then become able to be free from time and money.
우리가 세상을 떠날 때 앙케이트를 조사한 게 있어요. 근데 뭐를 후회하냐 이런 걸 물어봤어요. 근데 한 2가지에 많이 집중되어 있다고 합니다.
There was a kind of a study that was done about what is people's worry when they leave the earth, when the time on earth is coming to an end. And so there's 2 points that they are prominently mentioned about.
과거에 해서 실패한 것을 후회하는 게 아니고요. 그건 후회하지 않는데. 근데 그때 해볼 걸, 그 자신 없어서 도전 안 한 것을 가장 후회한다고 합니다.
The one thing that they regret the most is not from doing something and then failing from that, but it's from not being able to do something that they could have done. That is the greatest regret that they have when their life is almost at an end.
저도 부동산을 오랫동안 하니까 전무가 됐어요. 또 부동산 강의를 오래 했습니다. 근데 망설였어요. 애터미 할 적에. 도전하느냐 안 하느냐. 근데 내가 나중에 후회할 것 같았어요. 도전을 해서 지금은 도전한 게 잘 됐다 이런 생각을 하고 있습니다.
So while doing real estate, I did really well. There was many benefit that I gained. I also did a lot of lecture there. And then from that experience, not doing too well, there was the opportunity of Atomy. The thought that came to me during that time was, if I don't do this, I'm going to regret it in the future. So that is why I did it.
두 번째 후회하는 것은 우리 그 지구가 얼마나 아름다운 곳이 많아요. 그죠? 그런 것을 다 보고 이렇게 세상 떠나야 되는데 시간적 차이가 없었어요. 또 경제적 차이가 없었어요. 그래서 못 가본 걸 후회한다는 거죠. 근데 애터미는 유일하게 그것을 충족시킬 수 있잖아요. 아까 같이 리더가 복제되는. 저도 지금 하다 보니까 각국에 센터가 많이 있어요. 저도. 코로나 나면은 여행하면서 일하면서 또 여러분들 같이 이렇게 영어권에도 가서 여러분을 만나보는 꿈이 생겼고 또 실현 가능할 것 같아요. 그죠? 그럼 제가 세상 떠날 때 후회하는 거 하나도 없을 것 같아요. 그죠?
So the second point that people regret is that the earth is a very large place, and not being able to see the vast world and explore that is the number 2 regret that someone has right before their death.
예, 여러분
but
하세요.
from this Atomy business, Atomy is able to accomplish that. It gives you the freedom of time and money when you create the leaders around you. With Atomy, I have been able to accomplish a lot of this task as well. I have many places around the world that have centers there, and I can go visit them to enjoy the scenery, to help the members there as well. And that has become a dream itself as well, to be able to visit and accomplish all these goals and tasks. And when I come to my end, I won't have any regrets because I've accomplished these tasks.
여러분들 빨리 코로나 나서 한국에 와서 저도 뵙고 싶고 저도 이렇게 외국에 가서 여러분들 뵙고 싶고요. 꼭 우리 성공해서 이렇게 여행하면서 그죠? 또 우리 사업이 좋은 거 이렇게 좋은 사람 만나는 거 너무 좋잖아요. 그죠? 그래서 꼭 성공하셨으면 좋겠어요. 이상 마치겠습니다. 고맙습니다.
I hope that when COVID ends, that you will be able to visit me here, and then I will be able to visit you there. It's a very enjoyable thing to be able to meet people and have fun times with each other. And I think I really encourage that when we become successful, that will be possible. So I really hope for all of you to become successful. And I would like to end my speech there. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
감사합니다.
I believe our Star Master deserves one more round of applause. So for me personally, that was a very easy to understand, very clear message that he given us. So very simple to understand. It gave us good instructions kind of on a step-by-step basis on how we can follow and grow in our success. So he did, I think, amazing job. I think everybody can agree with me on that. So before I continue with the news from Daniel, I would like to also just introduce to you our translator for the Korean language. So we have A from Sweden here for that. So you can say hi to everybody, and then that'd be wonderful. Okay, thank you very much, A, for doing the translation. Thank you very much, A, for the translation. And now we'll go on to the news prepared to us by Daniel.
Hello everyone, so we're just getting into the news for today. And so on March 23rd Korean time, which is the 22nd of March, Tuesday, 11 p.m. at night, is when Atomy Brazil opens. So if you can have time to attend the seminar for that opening, please do attend. And for March, we'll also have our Success Academy on the 18th of Friday night at 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that will be on Thursday night around 12 a.m. If you can attend the Success Academy for that, which is tonight at 12 a.m., then please do attend because the Success Academy is one of the key learning opportunities for our growth. And so that is all for the news today.
And can you tell about the the translator in the
Oh yes, and if you ever are
translation?
speaking in the top group on Tuesday and you're speaking for any sort of for reasons and need translation, then please make sure to kind of give space for translation because when you're doing it in reverse, we can't do simultaneous translation, so it has to be done from the Korean channel. So for instance, if you say something, kind of split it into like sections, and then that way I can translate it, and then you can continue on to your next session, and that way it'll be a lot easier for everyone else also translating from me to translate it in their own languages as well.
Yeah,
So that
Paula,
will
you did a good job last time on Tuesday. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, Luke, you can close.
Right. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining us today. I hope the daylight saving for some of the country didn't affect too much for you, but I hope you're still able to enjoy the meeting that we had today. So we will end our meeting with our company motto, if you can join that together with us. And then we're just going to end with a photo, and that will be all for today. Thank you for joining us. Okay. Once we have the company motto, we'll begin. All right. So the action is to put up our hands up, and then we'll begin. Is everyone ready?
Yeah.
Go. Cherish the spirit,
cherish the
Spirit,
spirit,
the vision,
create the vision,
the faith,
follow the
follow the
faith,
in
faith,
humility.
in humility.
Aja,
Aja,
aja. All right. Thank you very much for joining us, everybody. So, like always, on 3 is when I'll take the photo. So, any hearts that you can show is be great. So, on 3, 1, 2, 3. All right. Thank you very much,
Thank you.
everybody.
Thank you so
everyone.
much. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye. See you next week.
Bye. Take care.